and happy Monday. Welcome back to Unicorn Dust Designs. Super happy to be here with you guys today, and even happier that we are back on some Christmas stuff. So today, you guys, I'm going to be taking you through some trash to treasure Christmas DIYs. Now, a lot of this stuff I found at garage sales. Some of it is literally just trash, and I cannot wait to show you what I've come up with. If you guys are new here, welcome. My name is Sammy. I do DIYs on Monday and Wednesday, and wood signs. No, sorry, DIYs on Mondays and Fridays, and then I do wood signs on Wednesdays. So if that is something that you're into, if you're enjoying this video, please make sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe. And with that said, let's go ahead and get into this video. Trash to treasure number 1 is here, and I was so excited when this finally came together for me. I absolutely love it. So I got this at a garage sale for 25 cents, and it was handmade, and this thing, you guys, was rough. Like, I probably wouldn't let my kids touch it because it was so rough. It was definitely handmade. Don't know if the guy knew about a sander or sanding block. So this part of it was almost ready to break off. So I'm going to use this Star Bond right here. And this comes in a bunch of different colors. There's a gap filler. This one is a crack filler. And I'm going to go ahead and place it on top of my cracks and then like on the side. And it's going to kind of seep through right there. Now this is kind of similar to a super glue, but the thing that I like about this is, 1, you can use it on wood, which I love working with. 2, this accelerator in the white bottle allows it to dry literally instantly. I love this. If you guys aren't somebody that watches my wood sign videos, I have used it on there a lot, and it is just a great product to work with. So as you see, I'm spraying the accelerator right here. And that's it. It's dry. Like, I'm going to rub my finger over it right now for you guys. I'm not going to get my fingers stuck together. Like, it's dry. It's good. And it's solid. It does not move. I mean, we're good to go here. So then after I'm done with that, you guys, we're going to take a sanding block. I think the sanding block's from Dollar Tree. And we are going to smooth out our crack, and then we are going to smooth out everything else on here. Because like I said, rough, like pokey edges, like it looked like the person just like cut it and then put it together, but did not sand anything on it. So we are going to smooth all of those edges out. As you can tell, I just keep smoothing it over and over and over. Now, you guys, during Christmas time, like especially right now, Goodwill is going to have so much stuff like this. So make sure you check your Goodwill. That just shows that it was handmade. So then we're going to go ahead and clean this off. Then I'm taking Flamenco Red by Apple Barrel, and y'all, this matched perfectly. And it was so matte. It just worked out so well. Then for the bottom, I go in with my Arteza gold paint, and usually, y'all, this stuff is good, but I don't know if it was the coating of the white paint or what, but it made the paint so splotchy. But I was like, okay, you already did this side, so you got to do the other side. And then the only thing I could think of was to cover it with FolkArt Rich Black chalk paint. And it covered everything. I'm going to do the same thing to the front, the back, the insides of them as well. And I could not let go of that gold. So what I did was take my chippy brush, and I am just dry brushing, like really around the edges. And then I go over lightly just to add a little something. I mean, Santa's sleigh can't be boring, right? Right? So speaking of adding something, we're done painting. Now I get this little wreath from Hobby Lobby. I get these berries from Dollar Tree. Y'all, these berries suck. I am just going to put it out there, okay? Like, these things were falling apart so bad, I had to just hot glue them on there. Oh, they were horrible. Then I added a little bit of green here and there just to add a little bit of color. I mean, they weren't that noticeable, but they were to me. So then I take a wood letter S from Dollar Tree. We're going to paint that gold, and then we are going to hot glue it on the back of our sleigh. And then we are going to take the little wreath that we made as well and put it directly over it for Santa's initial. And right after I was done, I was like, who's gonna see the back of it? But you know what? I guess it depends on what angle you're looking at it. So then you guys, I grabbed my vintage books. Fun fact, I collect books. I love reading books. And so I was super happy to get these displayed in here. So then I grabbed this ribbon from Dollar Tree and I really loved it because it looked very traditional and vintage to me. So I'm going to tie that around. I did add a little bell to it, just tied it up in there, tied a bow, and loved it, but it definitely needed something more like on the bottom. Like it looked too plain right there on the side. So I'm going to take Santa's Bookshop decal and put it on there. I actually should make another one and put it on the opposite side too, because I don't know how I'm going to display it, like where I'm going to display it yet. But look at how cute, you guys, this looks. Like it looks so traditional. I love the Bookshop. It's just something different, you know? Like I love that it could be a book holder. It could be really anything. Love you. You're cute. All right, you guys, look at this. I think we all know what this is, Dear Santa, and it is our cookie and milk plate. So you guys, I found this on the side of the road when we were looking at houses. Literally, it was on the curb. It is like an MDF board. I'm going to go ahead and clean this. Make sure you guys clean stuff if you get it from garage sales. They are disgusting. Then I'm going to take my roller, and you guys, I have to do 3 coats of this Rust-Oleum linen white chalk paint to get everything thoroughly covered. Of course, you guys, these are inspirations, so do whatever color you want. So this is after the 3rd coat. Look at how pure white it looks now. We're on the right track. We're going to let that dry or take your blow dryer. All right, you guys. So this is the sponge roller from Dollar Tree. One, I think I should have wet it beforehand because all it did was soak up the paint like so bad. And luckily your girl's smart and I tried it on a piece of wood first and it was, needless to say, horrible. So thank goodness I tried that out first. So then my next option was to just tape it off. I work with painter's tape all the time. If you guys haven't seen my wood videos, you should definitely check them out. Even if you may not watch them, they are, you know, fun to watch. So then I am taking another piece of tape and that's going to just be my marker for how wide I want the next strip to be. And it kind of helps keep that second piece of tape straight for you. So I'm going to follow that all around as well. The same thing I just did. And then I'm going to take just a small paintbrush, and this is a chalk paint. It did take me 2 coats to make sure that I got like a nice solid color because 1 coat was really patchy, and this is where your girl drops it on the whiteboard. So be angry for a little bit and then you move on, right? We'll figure it out. So then we take the painter's tape off. I got some nice crisp lines. It did pull a little at the paint, but I'm not worried about it at all at this point. Could I really be worried after I just dropped my paintbrush on it? But we move on. So then you guys, I did take this outside and I did spray it with some Rust-Oleum matte spray. See that border? It's just nice. It's petite. So I sprayed it with this. I cannot say this is food friendly, obviously, you guys, but if you want to set the cookie on there or something for Santa, just use like a napkin, or you could even use like a little cupcake, wrapper or something like that. But I did spray it to seal that in. Then I'm taking some handles, and these are just, I had these in my stash, you guys, but you could get them anywhere. And I am dusting them with that Arteza gold. Love, love, love how they added like this amazing brass color to them. I definitely think that it needed that little bit of pop instead of keeping it black, because of course we have to think this is for kids and stuff, so I like it. And then we're going to go ahead and let those dry, and then everything we're using on here, you guys, is going to be vinyl today. So I made this little Christmas tree. Usually this is not a part of my boards. When I make these for my wood signs that I sold last year, this Christmas tree would not be involved. And I usually do not make them this large either. Obviously we're using Trash or Treasure here. So I have all my vinyl. All of this is going to be permanent vinyl, so we don't have to worry about it coming off. I personally do not clear my vinyl. I think that it lifts when you do it, but other people clear their vinyl all the time and don't have issues. So you can make that decision yourself. You can also use vinyl as a stencil and paint this on versus using the vinyl as well. But I just created this design myself, you guys. I will leave in the comments the fonts for the like here's a drink and then the Dear Santa font down. If you guys are wanting to purchase these vinyl decals, let me know in comments. I will probably make them a standard size of 11 by 14, like the whole thing, because that is like the biggest frame you could get at Dollar Tree that I think would be really good for this project. Sorry about all the noise. My kids are cleaning their playroom above me. But yeah, you guys check them out too, because like these MDF like little paintings and stuff are at the thrift store all the time, at least at mine. So there you guys go. Then all I'm doing with these handles, you guys, is applying this super glue from Dollar Tree, which is almost like E6000 and super glue, placing that on, holding it on, and we are good to go. You guys, this one is so adorable. Okay, I'm taking this okra jar, and then I am taking these paper straws. These are the ones from Dollar Tree. You will need 2 packs of these. Hank does not care that I'm busy or that I have a life outside of taking care of him. He doesn't care. So I'm taking the straws and basically I'm going to hold it up to my jar, and I want it to be high enough to like at least go up to like the lip of the jar, if that makes sense. So see right there. And then I just hold them up to the rest of the straws and cut that way. Now, for whatever reason, all of them did not come out even. So I don't know what I did wrong there. But when you are hot gluing these on, you guys, look at them. This first one I did, since I did it to the side, when I finally turned it around, I was like, oh, you are crooked. You are so crooked. So I had to take it off. Luckily, it came off pretty easily, and stick it back. We're going to do this all the way around the jar, you guys. And I was inspired to do this by Chalk It Up Fancy. They're really big on Facebook, and I believe they do have a YouTube channel. So I will link that down below. But they made a Halloween like Christmas tree, and they did this technique with the straws. So I just thought it was super cute and had to try it out. So here it is all together. If you have OCD, sorry, the lines do not match up. Okay, so the Christmas tree, you guys. This is the Dollar Tree Christmas tree. I was not recording, but that's okay. I don't think you guys want to see me fluff this the entire time. So for those of you who have not worked with this tree before, it is like a Charlie Brown Christmas tree. It is skimpy. In between like the longer branches, the medium branches, and the shorter branches, there are like 2-inch gaps in between them. So these, what do you call them? Branches that I have on the side in the bag, those are going to be our fillers for these. Now at the top, I wrapped it around, I believe 4 times. And then as you get to the middle, it's about 2 to 3. And then the bottom is going to be maybe once, maybe twice. Well, for sure once and maybe twice. Okay. So you could already see on the top how it's getting fuller. Now, I am not a professional tree fluffer person, and this was not my favorite job in the whole wide world. So then I take some Dollar Tree like grocery bags, and I am just using that as like how I'm going to keep the tree in place here. Oh goodness, you guys saw that I didn't have enough straws. You guys take 2 bags, okay, or 2 bags of the straws. So now I'm taking my jute cord. Y'all, this is the jute cord that I told you that if like the nautical rope and the skinny twine from Dollar Tree had a baby, this would be its adorable baby. It's just perfect. So I wrapped it around there 3 times because I did not want to see the top of the glass. And I tie it in a bow. And it looks super cute. It looks so rustic. Absolutely love it. Yeah, that wasn't supposed to show at all, you guys. So keeping with the theme of trash to treasure, I have these beer bottle tops. For those of you that don't know, I was a bartender, and of course, people collect things like these all the time because you're going to do a million things with them, right? So anyways, I'm going to grab these, and what I'm doing right here is just looking for the flattest like ones that don't have the indent of the bottle opener on them. And then once I find quite a few of those, we're going to take them outside, and I put them on this wood piece. That way they're easier to move from this spot to inside to dry, because here in Kansas, it is super cold. So drying out here isn't the best. And I just sprayed them with Rust-Oleum matte white. Now y'all, I have the Arteza acrylic pins, and they are everything. I am going to be using these in so many of my videos. They are quality, and I love that I was able to do like these tiny detailed pictures with them, but you can also do bigger like items with them as well. So I'm going to link, I'm going to give you the link down below, and they also gave me a 10% off coupon code for y'all. So definitely go check them out because I am going to be using them a lot. So after we're done with this, you guys, I'm just taking twine. At first I thought I was going to tie it in a knot, but I didn't end up doing that. I just ended up basically folding them in half and then just gluing them to the back. Using my finger protector, this was so easy. Just put the hot glue down and then down she goes. You know what I'm saying? All right, now we're gonna hang these. You guys, this would also be cute if you have like a guy that has an office or a man cave to just do the beer bottle caps with it. And I think that would be super cute. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and decorate this with our little ornaments. These came out perfect for this size of tree. Love that I just kept it like with the red and the white here. I just love how you keep on seeing my bald spot that I didn't put the straws on. Okay, so now taking some Dollar Tree ribbon. Love this ribbon, you guys. I'm just doing a basic bow. Basically like a loop, cinch it together, and then we're making a tail out of this, just a little long. Y'all know I had to add a little bling up in here, okay? So then I'm taking twine, you guys, and I'm just wrapping it around and around. I didn't hot glue the ribbon together or anything. I'm just holding it there and wrapping it with my twine and then gluing the ends to the back of this ribbon. Love this ribbon. It is so gorgeous, looks so high end, and it actually went with the tree. It almost looks like polka dotty. Excuse me. And then we're gonna cut the tails into dovetails over here. And then it looks, this tree is so cute, you guys. So to make it stay on the tree, I just got like a line of twine, hot glued it to the back of the bow. That way I can just tie it up to the top of the tree. And just look at how cute. Oh my goodness. And then I just play around with it, kind of fluff up the bow. And look at how cute that is, you guys. It's so farmhouse, but then that bow just added what it needed. Okay, easiest project ever in the whole wide world of Christmas projects. So I got these at a garage sale for $4, and they are like the heavy duty ones. So you can spell out Noel with them if you want. If that's not your jam, you can spell them out to say lone or Noel, I believe it is. I was just trying to get really crafty with these. Anyways, super nice, but I do not like this silver mirror. I don't know. I don't like it. So anyways, we're going to wipe these down. We are going to take these outside, and y'all, I wish I would have put them on something like a piece of wood like I did with the bottle caps, because I had to end up letting them just dry outside, which took a little longer considering it was so cold out there. But again, I only just needed one coat of this, and I wasn't pressed if like not every inch of it got colored, because we're going to go in with some antique wax as well. So you guys, what I love about this antique wax by Waverly is that it's movable. So like if you put like a clump somewhere, you can get your brush and like run over it, and it will move. Like it will glide. It's not stuck there like I feel like paint would be. So anyways, we get our chippy brush from Dollar Tree, you guys, and I am just distressing this. Now keep in mind, when you're doing something like this, distressing, start out with a little. You can always add more later. If you just go ham straight up on this, I mean, you can't go back from that. You know what I'm saying? So start with a little. If you don't like the way it looks, then you add more. Like for instance, this N compared to the other letters was super light compared to how I did the others. So I ended up going back into that one and putting a little bit more wax. But you guys, that's it for this one. Like so easy for $4 and a little bit of paint. Yes, girl. Okay. And you guys make sure to check those thrift stores. Okay. Here's my favorite. I was so excited, you guys. Oh, okay. So here are some bottles, you guys. If you have not tried this, this is Pinot Grigio champagne, and is the only thing I will drink. And it is so good just to unwind with some bubbly stuff. Love it. Anyways, taking this glass, I did not take the stickers off of it, but you definitely can. Taking a cheetah scarf from the Dollar Tree over here. And the first thing I'm going to do is make sure that it wraps around the bottle, okay? So I don't have to, you know, do a lot of work or anything to it. And look at that, perfection. So then we are going to do what we like to call a hot dog fold over here. And then I'm going to attempt to cut a triangle. Now I say attempt because you will see as I am cutting that I obviously don't know how to cut a triangle. I don't know what was going on here. Do you see this? Do you see what your girl is doing here? I don't know. It's okay. Okay, let's just go back, try to clean that up there. And then after I get that under control, I'm trying to figure out if there is a right side to it, but it's not. So we're gonna get our Surebonder glue gun. We are gonna glue one side of that together. Now, don't press too hard, you guys, because that hot glue will come right through your scarf and burn your finger just like it did to me. So once you let that dry for a little bit, we are gonna bring that inside out. Now grab a pen or something pokey so you can poke the top through. Now I left mine open at the top just because I didn't know what I wanted to do with it. So now that we know that fits, let's get on with his beard, okay? So taking the mop from Dollar Tree, at first I was trying to break it. Then as I started pulling these pieces out, once I got like 5 out, you guys, I was able to pull like groups of them out, and it was so easy. So then I'm just holding it up to my bottle, folded in half to see the length I wanted. And then I'm just going to start hot gluing these all around my my bottle here. And the reason I did it all the way around was, 1, it has a sticker on the back. 2, I don't know how I'm going to display it, so I just want to make sure that it's fully covered and finished everywhere. So as you can see, I'm using my ladybug vacuum to hold it up because it was moving around a lot. But I thoroughly enjoyed making this. I thought it was so much fun and so relaxing. So then, you guys, I got smart with cutting this. This is the rotary blade from the Dollar Tree, and y'all, it is legit. This thing cuts so well. So if you can find them, definitely pick it up. This is the one I got at Sedalia. Wish I would have got more for like giveaways or something. But yeah, we're gonna finish this off, and then what we're going to do is cut our strings so that it sits flush with your bottle, because if it's too long, then it was kind of like bowing out. Then I'm going to unravel these little pieces, and I got smarter and I grabbed my weeding tool, and you could use anything that's like pokey, like a fork maybe, I don't know. And I'm going to start from the top, and then I was able to like pull the pieces apart that way, and it was a lot easier than just using my fingers and trying to pull them. So I'm going to do this step all the way around here, and it added so much texture. I love the way it came out. But since I decided to keep this sticker on mine and not wash it off, I had to put some more of them down. So I just took the scrap pieces, and you guys, I just glued them down the same way, and then I'm gonna take them apart the same way. Now, a lot of people, you can just literally soak these and these would come off so easy, the stickers that is. But your girl was being lazy, okay? All right, so let's make sure this cap fits. It does, but I was getting super like witch vibes off this, like Halloween. So yeah, I glued this down, which I wish I wouldn't have because it fits so perfectly. I could have easily taken this off and just like changed it by season, but you know, whatever. So then I tie the end. Then I end up taking the tassels off. Now, I don't know why, but it was making me feel like a witch's hat. And it still kind of did. So, of course, we have to change that up. And I'm going to get the 20 millimeter raw bead. These are from Amazon. And then you guys, going in, this is the other version of the ribbon we used previously, and we got to make this gnome bougie, okay? So I take our Dollar Tree ribbon and I'm basically gluing it together here, and this is going to add like a cuff to our gnome's hat, and I think it makes it look more like a sleeping cap or a gnome. I don't know why, I just think it looked like a witch's hat before. So just going off of the border of the little scarf hat, that's where I'm going to lay our hot glue. And y'all, I'm just going to wrap that all the way around, and super cute. So to make it a little Christmassy, I took some greenery off of an ornament, and all I did was stick it in there. I didn't hot glue it, just stuck it in the little gold thingamajigger. Then I'm taking a bow using the gold pin because it was silver in the middle. Hot glue that to the end of our gnome's little hat, and look at how, sorry you guys for that sound, adorable this gnome turned out to be. Right? And see, I like did the gold, it's usually silver. That's super impressed. So you guys, I've seen this vacuum on Heidi Samble, DIY by Jazz, and I've always wanted it. Finally spent the 10 bucks, and this thing is legit, you guys. It sucks up everything. Absolutely love it. It will be in my Amazon store for sure. So then I want to try another one. Now this Barb from the Shabby Tree showed me how to do this. Basically taking a piece of twine the same size as the paper, going around, and this will give you the perfect cutout for a cone shape. So I'm going to make my cone, and then we are going to hot glue this together, and we're going to put that all the way up. You can also use maybe like clear tape if you want, or double-sided tape would work as well with this, but it fit on the bottle perfectly. So we are going to do the same step, except you guys, with these I'm using the like scrap pieces, so all of the little strands on there are separated. So you have to make sure you push that into the hot glue really good so that they all don't come apart when you do this step, okay? So again, we did this all the way around, and I measured it with the cap on, so I knew how long to make these guys. And look at how cute, so full, I love it. Oh, Hank, there we go again, always up in the business. Okay, so then I tried a wood bead first, and I was like, you know what, I want something different. So I got an acorn, took the top of it off, and we're gonna give this guy like a little long nose. I thought he was cute. So since I separated the little mop fabrics, I needed to add some more underneath his nose. And as we did, you guys, with the other gnome, we are going to add this piece to the base of its hat. This is the red linen ribbon from Dollar Tree as well. And then we are going to go on the base of his hat again and hot glue it all the way around. And then, you guys, I could not figure out what I wanted to do with the top of his hat. Obviously, there was a hole up there. I tried a pom-pom, and that was horrible. So horrible. and Hank doesn't make it any easier. So then I'm gonna get a mop string, like the long piece of it, and we are going to start wrapping it around the top of this cone here. So I'm gonna wrap it, hot glue it, and then you guys, this turned out to be like the note, like I Dream of Genie Christmas edition gnome. I didn't know where I was going, basically is what I'm saying, okay? So I'm gonna wrap it around all the way to the top. Keep on wrapping, there we go, there we go. Y'all, if you're enjoying my videos, please make sure to share and like and subscribe. It really helps support me and the channel so that I could continue to do this for y'all. So now we are taking some Dollar Tree twine. I hot glue the ends of them so that I could easily put my beads through. And basically, you guys, I'm gonna make like a beaded garland for the top of his hat. I felt like I needed something hanging down. Don't know why, but I thought that was enough beads. Okay, we're good. So then I'm gonna take the twine again and I'm wrapping it around like my scraper tool. You could also just wrap it around your fingers. And then once I'm done wrapping that, then I'm gonna take it off. We're gonna grab another piece of twine and we're gonna tie that to the top of this piece here. And we're gonna double knot it. And then we're gonna cut the long bottom in half, basically, okay? Now we're going to take the beaded twine that we had. We're gonna feed it through our little tassel we made and we're just tying that off. I'm just doing some double knots there. And then we are going to hot glue that to the top. So I'm calling this like my Cali gnome. This is our I Dream of Genie Christmas edition California version gnome. I don't know, you guys, jeez. I don't know. Let me know which one was your favorite, the paper cone or the scarf cone. I'm definitely, this one is fun, but like I love my bougie like cheetah gnome. I think it came out so adorable and I want to make so many more of them. Look at how cute. Okay, so cute. I absolutely love them, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I worked super hard on these projects. Oh my goodness. And I absolutely loved how they turned out. I hope that they inspire you to go and create and make your own versions as well, because oh my gosh, y'all, I had so much fun making these for you. And it's so fun to take everyday products that you would just throw in the trash and create something beautiful for your home with them, you know, or for other people. I just think it's so great and I absolutely love how they turned out. For all of you guys that don't know, we do have a Facebook group now. I will make sure to link that in my description box for you all. I will also have I'll try and put all of the items used in my description box along with the timestamps. And again, you guys, if you enjoy my videos, please make sure to share, to like, and to subscribe. As always, I appreciate you all so very much. I absolutely love reading your guys' positive comments. And I hope you guys have a fabulous week. And I will see you back here on Wednesday for a wood sign and Friday for a DIY. All right, y'all. Bye.